Good morning. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to my home. I'm Genie Kelly. I'm a transformational life coach, and I'm so excited to have you here with me today as we celebrate happy, healthy homes from the inside out. I'm so excited, and my cat is with me today. She brings me lots of joy. She's actually my daughter's cat. She brings us lots of joy, so I'm just going to have to pay attention. If she decides that she's going to be the star of the show, I may have to move her because she really does love the lights. However, she brings me so much goodness, and I decided we'll try this and see what happens. Today, I wanted to talk with you about how good can you take it? How good can you stand it? If you're a person who's like, Genie, I have a great life. I love my life. I'm saying to you, welcome this morning, because I believe you can even have better than you already have. Oh, there goes my cat. She's climbing up on the shelf because that's what makes her happy. If you're a person who said, Genie, I am so broken. My house is a mess. I'm a mess. I don't know what to do to change. Nothing's working. Everybody in my family is in disarray. You've come to the right place this morning. Welcome. Because I've been there too. And what I discovered in the past 10 years was working on myself and creating a happy, healthy home environment was two things. First of all, my belief system. I have always believed all my life that we as people should be able to live in a safe and friendly, those two things together, environment, because everybody deserves the right to be happy. And if we have that theme for our homes and that's our focus point, we're going to live our lives differently. We really are. We're going to become more compassionate for ourselves. We're going to become more empathetic. We're going to become better listeners so we can help the people in our home feel happy, safe, and friendly. It really changes everything. Our beliefs change our actions, which change our results, and our results give us that happy emotional feeling, which keeps us moving and creates this beautiful cycle of a beautiful life, a happy, good, better than we could ever imagine life. And it will also take away that fear-based talk that says, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to fall. This is too good to be true. We need to stay away from those statements, because when we do, we sabotage all our good again. And we go back down instead of staying up here at this new level of vibration, of fun, of energy. And we really have less problems when we're focusing, when our focus is different. My topic today is, how good can you stand it? How good can you stand it? And it begins from the inside out. Today, I'm going to encourage you to look at yourself. Quit looking at your husbands or looking at your wives or your spouses or your significant others and seeing how they need to change to make the house more better. And I want you to look inward. And what I want you to do today is I want you to find a picture of yourself and print it out. I want you to put it in front of you. And then I want you to take a sheet of paper and I want you to start writing all the good you see in yourself. Now here's what might happen. You might cry. You might stare at that paper for a very long time, because we have been programmed to tell everybody all the bad stuff about ourselves. It's easy for me to tell you all the things I'm not good at. It's easy for me to tell you about the body image I don't like of myself. Not so easy for me to tell you even today that I really like my hair. I love my blue eyes, and I love wearing my contacts more than my glasses because I like the enhancement of my blue eyes. I've always loved my blue eyes. That's not conceited for me to love what God gave me. What do you love about your body that God gave you? Too often in times in life, we're focusing on so much of the outward stuff that we don't even look at what's good in our lives, what's good in ourselves. And if we don't know what's good in us, we're not going to be able to really, really authentically tell someone else what's good in them. If we're so busy running around telling everybody else what's good in them, it's not going to be real and authentic. Because the only way you can do that is when you first see it in yourself. I believe it was Mother Teresa who said, if you want to make a change in the world, change yourself. Quit trying to make everybody else better and work on you. That's why I love coaching so much. Because when you come to me, you're saying, I want to be better. I want good. I want so much good that I can hardly stand it. And I don't want to sabotage myself. The way to do that is to create a baseline. I am a scientist at heart. I never realized that until after I started homeschooling my kids. And we did experiments and I thought they were so fun. And I realized, oh yeah, I went in college, I got a degree in psychology, which is the science of the mind, right? And I've always been intrigued about how the mind can move the body and all these other things, because it all starts with our emotions and our thoughts and really our spiritual being and who God created us. We all have a soul. We all have a spirit, and your soul is way different than my soul. It is. We have a lot of the same things, and I can tell you everybody's soul and spirit grows in an environment that's safe and friendly. Everybody's soul grows in an environment that's safe and friendly. A soul does not grow when it lives in fear. It shrinks. A soul does not grow when it's criticized. A soul does not grow when it's being yelled at all the time, when it feels like it can't move ahead, when it feels like nothing's good enough. A soul can't grow. A soul grows in love, because just like a flower grows with rain and sun and fertilizer, love does that for our souls. So when people respond to us with empathy and compassion and kindness, guess what? We grow, we shine, we illuminate, we get brighter. But we need to do that with our Creator and ourselves first. We need to ask God, what's good in me? If you don't know what's good in you, or you're afraid to say what's good in you, turn it over to your higher power and say, God, what's good in me? And then just start writing. And don't question it, because that's your spirit talking. When we question stuff, it's our ego talking. When we say, really, you think you're that good, Genie? Really, you like your blue eyes? You like your hair? Those are good features of mine that I like. There is nothing wrong with me saying that. There's nothing wrong with me saying I'm generous. Anybody who knows me knows I'm generous. So it's okay for me to say that. It's okay for me to say I'm good at coaching. I didn't think I was good at coaching long ago when my son said, Mommy, will you coach my football team? I'd never coached anything in my life. And now here I was learning from men, really good men, who were really good at coaching, and I had to humble myself. But I did it because I'm a good mom. And in my eyes, a good mom wants to help her child be good in what they do. And my son loves, oh my gosh, he's a sports fanatic dude. He's brought so much goodness into our world through sports, and it was a way we could connect. And I found out, in my eyes, a good mom is one who will sacrifice and be humble in a state of humility so her child can rise. And he did. And it was fun. And I learned. And that's where all of a sudden this whole coaching thing came to me. And now I'm a life coach. And I love coaching people. I love watching them succeed. I love their eyes getting bright when they get an aha moment. I love being there in their happiest moments and in their darkest moments where I'm like, come on, let's get into the light. Let me hold your hand. Let me pull you out. Let me get you out of that rut. That's what I do as a life coach. So today I want you to really go, you know what, all in, and write down all the good that you see. Write down all the good that you see in your life, all the good that you see in you. And do not add your children into that, because us as moms can do that right away. We can all of a sudden start pulling our husbands in and going, oh, he's so good at, no. This is about you and God and how God sees you, your own goodness. Now, if you want to say, I'm a good mom, I'm a good wife, absolutely. But if you say, I'm a good mom because my children are so good, I'm just a good mom. Just short, consistent, specific things, right? Because we need a baseline to see when we didn't believe we could have it better, you're going to see that you have better. Now, every week I do these Facebook Lives. This is free coaching. If I were you and you want to improve your life and you jump on, this is free. It's easy. It's free. I give you a simple tip. And all I ask is that you watch what happens when you do this. Watch what happens. You're going to be amazed. Because these give you fast results with easy things to do. Now, most people don't do these things. And you're going to go, yeah, I'm going to get around to that. I'll get around to that. And unless you put it in your calendar to make a commitment with yourself, it isn't going to happen. That's why you need a life coach. Because once you sign up to coach with me, I'm going to hold you accountable. And I'm going to say, hey, Marie, did you do that worksheet I asked you to do? Did you try this? And when she says, no, I was too busy, and then she gives me all these excuses, I'm going to say, well, you know what? We're going to use this session to do that. Because sometimes people need to do it with somebody so they feel confident, so they feel strong. And by working with me, you're going to get even better results quicker and faster and more consistently. The more you work with me, the stronger the foundation comes, the more we can get into the alignment process, because I only have 15 minutes on a Saturday to help you start the alignment process or to keep it going. So you're getting a very limited amount of coaching, which is going to give you results, but not the big results that you could get if you work with me on a one-to-one basis, either 4 times a month, 2 times a month, or 1 time a month. I have these awesome package deals for you. And once we have a conversation and find out that we're a good fit, that's when you get to choose which one you want to do and how you want to work with me, how you work best, because I don't know how you work best, right? I know how I work best, so that's why I have the programs that I have and certain things that I ask, because I want people who are committed to creating a really good life, not only for themselves, but for others. Because if we want peace on the planet, that's what we have to do. Yelling and screaming about our politicians isn't doing any good, right? We can write to our politicians, but that's you taking action because you want something better, okay? There's a huge difference. Now you've done something. And I'm going to share with you in our talks and in our personal private coaching sessions exactly why that works, okay? Because I don't have time to do it here. But I also don't want to not share all these great things that I've discovered in the last 10 years, because that wouldn't be sharing my talents. And God tells us to share our talents. One of my good features is I'm really good at life coaching. When people work with me, their families change. Their homes become a friendly, safe, happy environment. They see, I have worked with clients who thought their marriage was over. They didn't have to have their husbands come to my sessions. They did it on their own. And because they changed who they were, they changed their responses. They had me hold on to them when it got hard and they didn't think they could find it in their spirit to lift them up and to grow and to do it. I held him in that space, and I wouldn't let him go anywhere else but up, 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 up. And when they did, they couldn't believe it. This one woman who thought her marriage was completely over now has the most amazing marriage. And every now and then she calls me and says, Jeannie, I need a coaching session. That's the other thing that I do as a life coach that I want you to really pay attention to. Once you work with me for a certain amount of time and you've paid for one of my package deals and that package is over, because I had so many people say, Jeannie, I don't want to let you go. I'm not ready. I now have what's called an extended package where you can keep on working with me month by month after the 6-month commitment. Or once you've done an extended amount of coaching with me and your package is over and you're feeling really strong and you're like, I got this. And I'm like, great. You're always allowed to call and say, help, I'm slipping. I need help with this. Can I sign up for a session? And I have a special price for my VIPs. And you can get in this, what I call a realignment session, where we realign your goals. We get you back on track. We get you back into alignment, just like a chiropractor gets your body back into alignment. I'm going to get your spirit, your mental, all of that back into alignment so that you can keep moving forward and keep receiving all the good that God has for you today. There's one last thing I want to share with you. I'm having a contest this month. So for the month of May, it's how good can you stand it? Now, in this contest, there's this package or this box that I'm going to create is going to have a lot of good things in it to enhance your life. And the first thing you're going to get are 2 really cool soaks, and I forgot to bring them out this morning. So tomorrow I'm going to, well, no, I don't work on Sundays. So Monday, I'm going to show you what these 2 awesome soaks look like. They're bath bombs. And because everybody needs to relax, rejuvenate, and not only do we need to do it in our spirits, but then we need to use our physical realm to keep that stuck, okay? If we use our environment to keep us in alignment, life is so much easier. It's so much more fun. So I'm going to share with you on Monday morning these 2 really cool soaks, and they're going to be the first thing that's put in this box. Now, how do you get an entry into my contest? You either respond to this Facebook Live and tell me 3 good things about yourself or 3 good things about your life that you love. 3 good things. But I don't want them to be about other people or other things. I want them to be about you. I'm generous, I'm caring, I'm kind. Okay? Or I'm good at painting. Or I'm good at arranging flowers. Or I'm good at speaking, public speaking. I don't care. I want to hear all the good news about you. Now, you can also email me at celebrate.you, all small letters, 07@gmail.com, and say, entering good contest in the subject line, and then say, these are the good things I like about myself right now. I've been losing weight, and I feel really good about the tenacity that it's taken for me to get there. I stayed calm instead of yelling at my child. I walked the dog. Those are all good things you did. I want to hear all the good. And when you sign up, or you send me a comment here, or you can even go on YouTube and make a comment, or you can make a comment through email, or you can respond to my newsletter, you will get an entry. If you do 3 of them, I'm going to give you 3 entries, right? And who doesn't want to soak in this awesome stuff? So that's what I want for you to do this week. And just wait, because this box is going to get so many good things in it. You're going to want to win it. Let's celebrate the wins in our life. Let's celebrate happy, healthy homes. Everybody deserves to live in a safe and friendly environment, because everybody deserves the right to be happy. Thanks, everyone, for getting on today, and I'll catch you next Saturday. Bye for now.